Good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome to Sam Chapman Stadium, where we have Marin Academy taking on your own Tamalpais High Red Tail Hawks junior varsity girls lacrosse team. You are just in time for the opening draw. And here we go. And Marin Academy picks up the loose ball to start. And they settle into their offense. A little bit confused about what they're doing, but that's a good stop from Morgan McLean. First save of the game for Morgan. I believe in her second, maybe third game in goal in her life. For those of you who follow the Hawks on TAM TV, you know she had a great game on Saturday, and that's a goal for the Hawks. Stella Eichste uncorks one and puts it in the back of the net. She did that one completely on her own, picked up the ball around the 40-yard line and took it straight to the goal, which is why we say on defense, stop the ball. Nobody did. Stella made them pay. We do not have a roster for Marin Academy. Maddie Mickelson picks up the ground ball for the Hawks, looks ahead, finds the other Stella, Stella King, number 5, who is on her horse, headed behind the cage, it looks like. Stella likes to roll this, and nope, bad angle. Emily Osborne giving her what for, can't quite pick up the ground ball, and is whistled for the foul. Double team, triple team. Stick across the face. We're going to see another triple team here. Marin Academy passes out of it. Number 12 wheeling down the field, and we've got a whistle on Sam Murphy. Too much contact. Fiona Bailey able to knock it down, but not able to pick up the ground ball. And that will be Hawks ball. Strong defense by the Hawks there, forcing the error by Marin Academy. Stella Lowry, Fiona Bailey playing the D. Oh, changed the call, Marin Academy ball. That was unclear. I was pretty sure he pointed in our direction. Oh, the shot goes over the cage and behind. Marin Academy showing some patience here, trying to work it around, trying to find a cutter. Can't handle the pass, but they do pick up the ground ball. Sophie Seyfried playing the D, pushing her out. They are guarding the 8 well, maybe a little too well. Referee blows his whistle. Nice defense on the penalty shot by the Hawks. Marin Academy not able to make anything happen. Maddie Mickelson playing the D. She tangled in her feet a little bit there, but she's back. Middle's wide open here. Let's watch for a cutter. There's your cutter, and she didn't see her. Stella Lowry playing the D. Ball down. Maddie Mickelson playing tight. Maddie the glove. Olivia Sonens drawing the whistle there. Out of bounds, ball to the Hawks. Sam Murphy scoops it up. And doing it herself, looking for a little help. No need, doesn't need the help. She's going to do it herself. Oh, a little hot. Little hot for Stella Lowry. Stella King whistled for empty net, empty stick check. It's Hawks ball. Kate Rosegard scoops it up and finds Stella King. Stella, patented move, headed behind the cage. And that was a swat. Referee doing a little coaching in the middle of the game, explaining the violation. Back to Maddie Mickelson, will roll, taking it back up top. Looks like a 3 seconds call against Marin Academy. See what Maddie can do on this penalty shot. Maddie plays with a lot of energy. Good save by the goalie there. Maddie Mickelson went for the intercept. Got whistled for the foul. Marin Academy ball. Do we know the mascot for Marin Academy? Are they the philosophers or something like that? Oh, okay. They're named after the academy. I thought maybe they were Greek philosophers. But they are the Wildcats. All right. Marin Catholic are the philosophers? Marin Academy Wildcats. All right, Sophie Seyfried with the penalty shot. And that's a goal. Goal for the Hawks. Hawks pitching a shutout here, 2-0, 14.5 minutes to go in the game. Sophie Seyfried and Stella Eichste responsible for the goals so far for the Hawks. Marissa Scanlon to take the draw. Oh, we will redraw. I don't want to jinx her, but Marissa Scanlon's a good athlete. She played basketball on teams that I coached back in the CYO league when she was quite a bit younger, and quite a soccer phenom as well. White ball. All right, self-start, Melissa. Off you go, Marissa. Off you go. She will do it herself if she can. Shooting space. And count it. Nope, he waved it off. We're going to do it again. Another go at it from Marissa, and different result this time. Bounced out. Oh, we need somebody on that ground ball. And it's Marissa getting her own ground ball, and there she puts it in the back of the net. The shutout continues with 12.5 minutes to go. Marissa takes her spot at the center in the middle of the big red tee. Got Johanna Nesbitt on the circle and Sarah Collins also on the circle. Scrum for the ground ball here. Let's see if somebody can pick it up for the Hawks. And Marissa's able to control it. Lost it again. Unforced error by Marissa, uncharacteristic. And Hawks retain possession. Stella Eichste behind the cage. Oh, shooting space against the Wildcats. Young Eichste will take a penalty shot. That's a goal for the Hawks. Score is now 4-0 Hawks. 4-2-0. Marissa able to control the draw, swatting it out of the sky. Change speed, change direction. And behind the cage she goes. She'll look for her teammates. Handoff to Stella King. Looking for a cutter, doesn't have one. Back to Marissa. JoJo Nesbitt scoops up the ground ball, brings it back into play. Pass to Stella King. I get the Stellas mixed up. And a whistle. Hawks retain possession. It's a good find. Stella King found Isla Dugan cutting to the center. Isla controlled the pass, could not score. And it'll be Hawks ball. Stella King in possession, and she will roll, and again, a bad angle on that shot. Isla Dugan picks up the ground ball. Pretty sure I can hear her dad screaming for her to go score. She gives it up to Stella King, who finds, Sadie Schrouth couldn't handle the pass. And it's going to be Wildcat ball. That's out of bounds, Hawks ball. Sophie Jarek. Timeout. Delay of game called on White. Somebody did not come off the field, I think. Sadie Schrouth did not get the word that there was a change of middies. We are back. Little double team in midfield, and Sam Murphy picks it up, looks ahead. Stella can't quite control the pass, and we're going the other way. Ground ball. Emily Osborne. Didn't quite hear that call. looks like Stella Eichste will have a penalty shot here. Good stop by Wildcats goalie. Ball down. It's a cover called against Stella, and Wildcats moving the ball down the field. Here comes the double team, triple team, and it, oh. Timeout called by the Wildcats. 4 minutes to go. Down 4. This game has quite a different flavor from our game on Saturday, in which we spent most of our time playing defense. Today we seem to be getting our fair share of offense in. Coach Bowman addressing the team. I believe he's talking about ground balls. Get your stick down, get under the ball, pick it up. Morgan McLean pitching a shutout here in her second or third game as goalie. Spoke to the coaches after the game on Saturday, and they were very enthusiastic about Morgan's performance and just talked about her desire to be good at goalie. Goalie can be a pretty scary position. People firing lacrosse balls at you as fast as they can. And it's easy to get shelled the first time you get in there. But she's holding her own as a newbie and really wants to excel. So I think the coaches are very pleased in what they have. Coach Fox adding a word here. I think he might be talking about how to wear a toboggan hat with style, because he is looks very cool in that hat. All right, the Wildcats return to the field, and we will resume play here momentarily. Double team in the middle of the field. Ball's down. Emily Osborne not quite quick enough to the ball. Double team. I think they've got the Wildcats rattled here with this press coverage. Oh. Stella whistled, looked like a cross check. See if we can pick up that pressure again. Emily Osborne playing the D. Number 11, a little fast. Oh, and there's, oh. Sophie Jarek causing the disruption there. And that called for a push Maddie Mickelson once again, giving it everything she's got. Sophie Seyfried. Out of bounds to the Hawks. Got a white ball. Sophie gives it up to Kate Rosegard. Kate heading down the sideline, trapped by that sideline a little bit. And there's your Margot Katzman-Trana. Finds herself with the ball, passes it ahead to Stella Eichste. Push on the Wildcats. Stella quick to self-start. Gonna try and sneak one in. Stella King wants this crease roll and couldn't quite find the cutter. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. That's Marissa. And Wildcat ball. Apparently boxing out was a little too rough. Another scrum here at midfield. The Hawks can pick one up here. It's a cover against the Wildcats. And Emily Osborne self-starts and is headed towards the cage. Oh. Stella King. Count that. They counted that, right? Yeah. Clock is expiring.
Okay. Okay.
27 seconds put back on the clock. We'll draw once again with Marissa Scanlon. Sam Murphy on the circle. Stella Eichste, I believe, is the other one on the circle. Ball's up. Marissa scoops it out of the sky. And they're going to have to stop the ball if they want to stop Marissa. Shooting space. That's unfortunate because that would have been a goal. See if Marissa can log one more goal here before we go to halftime. And the answer is yes, she can. So that took about 14 seconds to score that goal. See if Marissa has any magic left in her in the last 13.7 of the half. White ball, early entry on Marin Academy. Time's up here. That ends the first half. Sam Chapman Stadium, your Tamalpais red-tailed Hawks, 6. The Marin Academy Wildcats, 0. We're going to take a 7-minute halftime break here, and we will be back. Welcome back, sports fans. Ready for the second half of the Marin Academy Wildcats against your Tamalpais High Red-Tailed Hawks. Girls JV Lacrosse. Starting the second half, the score is 6-0 in favor of the Hawks. And the sun is setting behind us. You can see the shadows stretching out there across the marsh on the other side of the field. And the temperature is dropping as the sun goes down. Thank God for daylight savings time, which really should be all the time. Sarah Collins taking the draw here to open the second half. Maddie Mickelson and Sadie Schrouth on the circle. Oh, that was pretty. Right into Sadie's stick. Oh, found the cutter in Emily Osborne. Emily looking for a shot and dinks it right past the goalie. So second half picks up very much like the first half, with the Hawks continuing to pitch a shutout. Adding to their lead, 7-0. 24 minutes to go. The clock is running. Oh, another pretty one right into Sadie's stick, and then she kind of coughs it up there. Struggling to pick up that ground ball is Katie Berger. Sadie controls. Ball is on the ground a little too much for my taste, but you can't complain about the score right now. Silence falls over the press box as we try to figure out what that whistle was about. I have some expert lacrosse people here, and they're just shrugging their shoulders. They have no idea. No one knows. Sarah Collins wants to put her name on the score sheet, and ball down. Another scrum. And we're going the other way. Oh, Emily Osborne comes up with the prize. And can't quite score that one. But Hawks retain possession. Can't find the cutter. Someone's going to pick this up. And it's going to be the Hawks, I hope. Well, they weren't able to control it, but they do get possession or retain possession. Lila McRae dodging, bobbing, weaving. Sadie Schrouth a little high with the pass. Katie Berger scoops it up. Oh. Number 11 for Marin Academy, kind of doing it all. Emily surveys the field from behind the cage. Looking for cutters. Finds Sadie Schrouth once again. It's a push against Marin Academy. And Sarah Collins will put it in play for the Hawks, jogging toward the center. And number 8 for Marin Academy comes out of the scrum with it. Olivia Sonen's Fiona Bailey with the double team there. Marin Academy player finds herself on the deck. And with a penalty shot here. See how Morgan McLean holds up under fire. And she turns away another shot. Yet another save from Morgan McLean. But Marin Academy will retain possession. Sadie's got her opponent out at the 40-yard line, chasing a ground ball. Olivia Selnans takes a couple of swats with her stick, unable to jar it loose. And Morgan will clear. If you've never tried to throw a ball using a goalie stick, it's not as easy as it looks. And so it's one of the harder things about playing goalie in this game is clearing the ball after you stop it. And Morgan seems to have that dialed in today. And the shutout ends. Clock stops. Delay of game against the Hawks. Goalie didn't what? Goalie did not have a mouth guard in. Eagle eye from the referee noticing that under the goalie's mask. Coach Bowman reaching into his supply kit, pulling out a brand new mouth guard. And off we go. Black at the draw. Sophie Seyfried playing the D, along with Sam Morgan. bloops it over the head of JoJo Nesbitt. Little help defense from Fiona Bailey there. Ball goes high and wide. Double team. Wildcats take it back out front. Oh, and it bounces off the post. Get there. Nice play by Sophie Seyfried. Knocking that pass down. And Olivia Sonen's causing the ground ball. Wildcats control. Shot goes. JoJo Nesbitt playing the D, double teaming with Fiona Bailey. Good save. And a clear. Get there. Get there. Maddie Kaplan able to scoop it up and head it down into the offensive end. Running. There we go. Number 12 from Marin Academy will take a penalty shot. Oh, and the Hawks turn it away. Combination of the field defense and Morgan collaborating on that one. That one squeaks by. 7-2 with 13:45 to go. Zoe Murdoch coming out, Olivia Skiles coming out, Olivia Sonen's coming out. Sophie Seyfried coming out. Marissa Scanlon will take the draw. Looks like Sam Morgan and JoJo Nesbitt on the circle. And Marissa able to grab it out of the sky here. And off we go, off to the races. Marissa's got some wheels. She can get past it. She did not shoot. I thought for sure she was going to take that shot. JoJo Nesbitt controls, looking for her teammates. Not able to find the cutter. I do not have a name for number 24 on the roster here, so I'm not sure who that is. But Marissa adds another goal. Makes it 8-2. But that started with the ground ball picked up by number 24. And she found Marissa, and Marissa did the rest pretty much on her own. Foul called against Marissa. Marin Academy will take it. And gotta like the way the Hawks defense slides to help in these situations. Marissa moving down the field, eyes up, looking ahead. Make them stop you. That was another mouth guard violation, I think. It's not something you see a lot of. Usually you put the mouth guard in and go in the game and just leave it there. One hand ground ball control from Marissa. We have dangerous propel, I believe is the call, against Sam. Nice double team by the Hawks. Ball's down. See if we can get one of these things. Kelsey Cook picks it up. It's like out of bounds to Marin Academy. Double team. Kelsey Cook again playing the D. Marin Academy comes up with it. Eight minutes to go. Score 8-2. Marissa checks it. Says, "Give me that back." JoJo Nesbitt passing ahead again to number 24, whose name is not on my roster. It's Maddie Kaplan finding the cutter and not able to control it. Marin Academy will take it. That looks like a call against Lila McRae. Got a few Hawks jogging down the field instead of sprinting down the field. Coach O'Leary not going to be happy about that. help defense get that ground ball. Not quite quick enough. Let's go. Sophie Jarek, you got to get in there and scoop that ground ball up. You can't just concede it. Margot Katzman-Trena picks up the errant pass. Maddie Kaplan. Marin Academy on the move again. I didn't see who did that, but somebody just checked the ball to herself. Oh, can't quite score. It was number 2, Katie Berger. Score by Marin Academy there. Takes us to 8-3 with 5 minutes to go in the game. Marin Academy is winning the second half here. I'd like to see the Hawks pick up a few more goals. Sophie Seyfried on the draw for the Hawks. Ball up. Oh, nice. White ball. Early entry on MA. Maddie Kaplan looking for a cutter. Sophie couldn't handle the pass. But she's got the ball in her net again. Sadie Schrouth. A lot of enthusiasm from the MA bench. 3:45 to go. Kate Rosegard. Alia Duggan on the move down the sideline. Running right past the double team. And there's the score for Alia. Alia. Nine to 3 with 2.5 to go. Sophie Seyfried take the draw for the Hawks. Stella Eichste on the circle, along with Maddie Mickelson. Oh, and well controlled by Sophie. Moves it ahead. Stella can't quite handle the pass. And Marin Academy will have the ball. Maddie Mickelson picks it off in midair and looks ahead. Nice. That's the right move right there. Alia, a little back and forth. And another goal for Stella Eichste. Eichste and Scanlon, your leading scorers today. 3 goals apiece. Fans throwing hats onto the field, celebrating the hat trick. Stella Eichste scoops it up from her position on the circle, headed toward shooting space. Marissa Scanlon holding her breath to see if Stella will surpass her as the leading scorer. Nope, they remain tied. Maddie Mickelson. So this game is not over until the horn. I am going to play hard. She finds Stella King. Stella going to roll the cage. Nope, roll the crease rather. And oh, good save. 5-4, and ball bounces over the cage. And that concludes today's episode of Tam High Junior Varsity Girls Lacrosse. A little game of bumper cars as the benches run to the opposite ends to get their goalies. Final score, Red-Tailed Hawks 10, the Marin Academy Wildcats 3. Thank you for tuning in to TAM TV. Thanks to TAM Boosters. Thanks to the TAM High Foundation, our providers of generous funding that make this possible. And I'd like to thank all of the listeners, all of you listening locally, the 6 or 7 of you listening in Philadelphia, the 3 of you in Dubai, and the 1 of you in Montreal. Glad that you've all tuned in, that you're paying attention to what's going on here in Northern California. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see you right here Thursday as we take on Marin Catholic. I don't know their mascot either. Probably the Bishops, the Popes, something like that. But we'll see you Thursday. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.